Hey everybody, it is April 30th, and this is the April Allodium video recap. In the last month, a lot has happened, and not a lot has happened. My mind initially went to that whole economic collapse, crash, talking about that in the last video, and we had that in the oil market. The futures paying people to take oil, so the equivalent for the average person, that would mean that you go to the gas station with your car, you fill your car up with gas, and you get paid by the gallon for how much you put into your car. So you get paid to use the gas, so you could just drive around all day till your tank is empty, and then come back to the gas station, fill it up, and get paid again. So this is the fuel of how the new economy will look. People just getting paid to just drive around and look busy, do nothing, burn oil. We'll see. It doesn't make much sense. A lot of things don't make sense these days, and still, they happen. Other things in the last month, the weather has warmed. Right now, we're right at the cusp of the start of the next season, the next build season. I've already started with a couple projects, a little bit of stonework and masonry. Doing some projects which will last and won't have to get redone, which is always exciting. Seeing that progress that doesn't have to get repeated. Enduring progress, lasting progress. Also, processing more of the crop from last year. It's always encouraging. And planting seeds, nurturing new life. Sorry for all the yawning. You might be tired by the end of this video if this is actually used. I don't see why not. There's not really a lot to update. Everything is ending and collapsing and falling apart, and at the same time it's all just beginning. It's just like the seasonal transition, the end of the last season and the start of spring. So all of the dead growth, which isn't rejuvenated into new growth, is assuredly dead. And all that which is rejuvenating with new growth is showing its new life, its new potential. So that's where we're at the beginning, at the end, and in a great transition, which is only just beginning, really. It's just beginning. If I were to guess the fractionariness of it, I would say we're in we just passed the first third of the transition. So we've got almost 2 more thirds of it to go until we're fully into this new season. Seasonal markers. So, yeah, that's that. So looking forward to the next month, what I see going forward is the new growth continuing to grow, to establish itself, for all of the dead growth to fade. And it's going to be an exciting time. I don't think it's really going to get, we're seeing more shortages, but I don't think we're really going to see the pinch. I don't think we're gonna see it. It was seeming like it could come in the next couple weeks, but it looks like we're we're not going to see it in the next couple weeks. It's going to take months. It's going to take 2 months to see the transitionary effects of the end of this season. So we're through the hardest part of this beginning season. So the next 2 months of it are going to seem pretty positive, I think. And it's going to seem like a lot of activity. And then we'll start to see the beginning of the pinch of the maximum heat, starting probably in about 2 months. So we're going to have all of May. And we're going to have just about all of June before we really get to some of the pinch points. And then we're going to have 3 whole months of pinch chaos. And then we'll go into the next season, which is when we'll start to see some of the more fall dying type energy, and a lot of things dying, and then in the winter time, or almost like the scarcity and competing, and then the winter time, the next 3 months will be the real die-off period. And then by the time we hit the next seasonal cycle, a year from today, or a year from a month before today, we're going to be at a more reasonable carrying capacity, and having gone through a lot of stark changes. Anyways, who cares for prophecy? We can stay in the present. Prophecy is always false. Don't listen to any prophecies. They're always false. Because only now is real, and the expectations of the future are doomed to... what's the right word? Doomed to disappoint. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. I'm just talking more at this point. I'm excited for the next month. I'm excited for everything that's going to be coming. And I'll check in with you again in this form in a month. Until then, we got the weekly updates.